As long as I'm a lead singer, I don't have a problem. Down here by the airport.
Guys, something really crazy happened at the stand-up comedy show, and this is probably gonna be one of the most epic stories I'm going to tell. So, you know how me and my mom had front row seats? So, Steve Byrne is on stage doing his thing, and he starts off with the show, and he looks at me, and so, how old are you? I'm like, 22. And he's like, what do you want to do? What's your biggest aspiration, occupation? And I say, I want to be a comedian. And he's like, are you serious? You want to be a comedian? And I was like, yeah. He's like, wow. Well, don't do it. And then everybody laughs. And then he asked me, do you have any material? I'm like, yeah, I did. Have you ever done it before? I was like, yeah, I think I have like something. He's like, you want to go up on the stage and do it? What? He's like, yeah, go up on stage and do it. I'm like, no. And then the crowd goes wild. And they're like, do it. Get on stage. I'm like, no. I was like, what the fuck? He raises out his hand, and I grab it, and I get on stage. And he's like, what's your name? Indigo. He's like, what's your last name? Ross. I was like, all right, I'm going to introduce you like you're about to go backstage, okay? And I'm going to introduce you, right? All right, go behind the door. And I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like going crazy. And he's like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just trying to think of something to say. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm just like going through my mind trying to think of something to say. And Steve Byrne, I see him on this monitor backstage. He's like, introducing Indigo Ross. Opens the door for me, and I walk out, and the nerves just melt right off me like nothing. And I go in with my improvised material. I go on about Alex, the guy I gave my number 2 at work. I wrote a blog post about it, and I'm going into detail, but I talk about how thirsty I am, and I'm all this stuff, and people love it. Is laughing at my improvised jokes. Everything was hit or miss for me, and I hit almost everything, honestly. And I'm just like, oh my God, is this real life? 5 minutes, and I gave myself 5 minutes because I knew people paid to see Steve, not me. So I got there smooth and out, landed some jokes, and bang. Second time doing this, okay? FNCC was my first time. And the thing is, Buddhists are super nice. You can give away anything, and they'll laugh and clap. And so this was like confirmation. Back down my seat, and Steve was like, great job, and like everybody claps for me again, and I'm back in my seat, regular audience member, and Steve goes on with his show, okay? Lady in the audience, it was her birthday, and he offers to get her a shot. Then he points at me, he's like, you want a shot? And I'm like, nah, I'm good, yo. And my mom was like, say yes. And I was like, what type of shot we gonna drink? I'm like, I don't know. Why are you asking me? I don't know. Tequila. I don't know. I don't drink alcohol. I don't know. Now, Steve buys me and this lady free shots. I'm like, oh my God, like he's paying for it. Like, this really buys us shots of Patron. I'm just like, oh my God. And so then he's like, happy birthday. And then we all take shots together. Yeah. Show goes on, and me and my mom minding our business again. And the waiter comes with our check. And I see that it's over $124. Okay, I'm gonna take this. I don't want my mom to do this. And so I'm like, okay, what do I have in my bank account? Was it 167? 300? Was I dreaming to drink 300? Steve, in the middle of the stand-up, stops. He sees me and my mom whispering about the check. And he's like, are you paying for that? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, let me spot that. Oh my God, what are you serious? Show goes on, and Steve gives his wallet to the waiter, and I'm just like, is this real life? Is this real life? Oh my God. Steve's show ends, and there was nothing on a ticket, pamphlet, flyer, what have you, about there being a meet and greet whatsoever. So Steve comes from backstage. He touches me on the shoulder, and he's like, I want to take a picture with you, and we want to take a picture with you, the other show openers. I'm just like, oh my God, and I just thank him again. I hug him, and I'm just like, oh my God. I didn't cry at all, okay, guys? I'm cool. I'm gonna get all fangirly on you. Calm down. I had like a little taste of fame, okay? People are always saying, good job. I'm in the bathroom. People are saying, good job. I'm just like, oh my God, thank you. Parked at a parking meter. So me and my mom were worried that, like, okay, well, since Steve got the check, we're probably going to have to pay for our parking ticket. And so I only put in for 2 hours, okay? There's no ticket on our car. It is crazy how much we were in rhythm with the universe today. crazy. 8:45, I got on the stage at 8:50. The meter ended at 8:50. Had one of us gone to extend the time, one of us would have missed a great opportunity. That just happened tonight. Guys, Steve Byrne put his neck on the line for me. He didn't know what I was going to come with on that stage, and I proved him right. I felt that I was worth whatever was on my check and a shot of Patron. I was low-key an opener for Steve Byrne, and I was paid at least $130 for 5 minutes. Was confirmation that I have to pursue comedy. Like, it is my calling. And if I don't pursue comedy, shame on me, but that ain't gonna happen. So thankful and grateful for my family, especially my mom, Steve Byrne, the audience, everyone at the venue, just like, oh my God, today was... I called out of work today because I wanted to take a break from the world. You know, everything's happened these past few days, and I'm so happy I did it. Take those chances, say yes, follow your dreams. Thank you for watching. Love you. Good night.